So these are azaleas, and this one's pretty unhealthy. There's a lot of dead wood in it. So the way that we're going to approach pruning this is we're going to work first on cutting out all of the dead wood, and then we're going to bring the rest of the bush down to a better size. But and we're also going to fertilize this one because it's not doing very well. But you go in here and you follow these dead branches down to the base, and you cut them off as low as you can, and you're going to do that for all of these dead branches, and then we'll work on the other part. All right, you can pause it. What's up, guys?
You can cut that. Don't worry.
So now we've cut all of the dead wood out of the bush, so you can properly see what else needs to be done. So this one, it's growing out quite a bit. We want to keep a natural cut to this, so we're not hedge trimming it, but we want to cut individual branches. So first I just want to reduce the size. So I'm going to come in and get these branches that are really sticking out. And the technique, how you want to cut branches like this, is you want to come in, you don't want to cut it right here, because then you have this ugly stub, and then more is going to bush out right there. You actually want to come in, you try and come below the foliage. See how much nicer that looks? Almost disappears. And want to do the same here. We don't want to cut behind all of this. We want to cut right here, so you have that foliage there, and then it'll bush out right there, and it won't even look like it ever got cut. So we're going to do that for all of these kind of wild ones that are sticking out a lot, but we're going to keep another dead one, a pretty native or natural look to the bush. This guy here. And I like to cut anything kind of at the base of the bush, so it's easier to keep all the leaves blown out and everything. We don't need any foliage down there. This guy's sticking out a little bit. That one. Back here you have this one way out. We just don't need that. Cut this guy off. So you'll do that, and you'll just work your way around the bush. And then on the top, this one doesn't have much that's leggy, but we can come in here with the same technique of cutting under the foliage, so you can't really see most of those cuts. And we're going to bring down some of the taller pieces here. And here, that looks good. This one's sticking up pretty high, so we'll take that off and come in here and remove. Some of those still looks natural, but it's a lot more under control. This one is really close to the bush, so you kind of have to, you want to make sure bushes can have some space. So we're going to completely remove these. And anywhere you cut, you're going to have 3 or 4 new sprouts, and it'll fill in those spots. So even if it does, depending on the condition of the bush, look a little bit, hey, we're going to remove this whole section here actually. Even if it looks a little bit bald for a little while, these have been neglected for a long time, so we have to bring them back up to a healthier condition. And you're gonna work your way around and kind of relook at things and maybe cut more than you cut the first time. There you go.